Welcome to Cloudscape Seasons 1.2. This is the asset as you have it open for the first time, and it might take, depending on the version you're using for Unreal, that you will compile a lot of shaders for this to work. This project is always updated from version 4.17, so all the versions forward we will have the same changes. So whatever we are using for 17 and above, we will have the same asset as I'm updating it. Right now I'm running in 4.20, which is the last version as we are on August 2nd, 2018. And you can see no clouds right now because we have it to execute it for the first time. You see that now the lighting in the environment is okay. We have the cloud shapes showing up, and I'm presenting 5 levels where you can play, and you can change them by using this menu at the left side of the screen with Alt 1, Alt 2, until Alt 5. So we have maps for a day cycle like this, for a sunset using Alt 2. You can see the sunset and the colors on the clouds representing how the sun projects its light. Everything is tweakable. It seems that you can do your own thing whenever you choose a static environment. You are not interested in changing time. Alt 3, you can see how it looks like in night, and this luminescence is the ground fog that you can turn off using the menu on the bottom. Like G will turn off this ground fog. There is a menu here where you can see other types of changes you can do in these demos. The stars blink. If you have it fixes into shows a few spots, you see they blink, so it's kind of nice effect. There is a moon with a full cycle, meaning that depending on the date on your calendar, it will show exactly expected phase for the moon. And in the map with Alt 4, there is a fast-paced day-night cycle, like we are just advancing the time quickly. As you can see on the top left, the gaming time is advancing fast, so the sun is changing its position. And while we stay here, I will show you other things, like in that hill, the clouds projecting their shadow, and soon enough you can change using like you can see in this menu, page up and page down. It will increase the cloud coverage. So while I'm here and the sun is moving towards the sunset, I just increase a little bit using page up the amount of clouds. You see that the shadows are representing exactly the amount of clouds until you reach a maximum I have chosen for the demo. Okay, you can also control. There is so much other things that you can change for the cloud shapes, and you can change, like if there is a spot you really don't want no clouds, you can use a mask for this. You can like make the clouds even smoother, so not like a cotton shaped like this. There is so many things that you can change. There you go, our sun making its trajectory towards the setting point. And there are more maps that you can explore. When I show how you change this panel here shows how you should do to have a multiplayer setup. So you can see that the clouds will show exactly the same shapes no matter how many machines you are connected to the game, and everything works really fine. So now you have our sun setting. You see that everything is changed in color, and soon you'll see that the stars will start to show. The moon will start to raise at that spot where the sun is setting, and this until the night completely goes by and we have a day cycle again. So you can see that the moon is projected in a dome, so it's not an object, it's a sprite projected to the material in the dome. The dome I use in this to project the stars and the moon is like the same sky sphere blueprint with mostly the same features, but I have added the moon. One can choose the moon size, how much light the moon will emit, and if you want to set a specific phase for the moon, or if you are just using the calendar, the built-in calendar, it will show you the correct phase for the date you have chosen in the calendar. And the stars, if you spot this, it's not that good because we are in a very small area and the resolution is constrained in this area. Otherwise you see a much better effect. I just want to stay here because so I don't have to jump and down, but soon you have now you have midnight combined, so the moon will start to fall according to the trajectory it will describe in the sky. You can change for a real trajectory, or you can just have a circular trajectory. So both the moon and the sun will describe a circular. They can describe a real trajectory based on the lunar and solar relative positions in the sky. And as we are now 2 hours from midnight past, you see that the moon will start to shape. We start to have a clear sign for this time of the year in this longitude and latitude chosen for the calendar. Get the sun we will start to light the sky. Everything can be told as a curve for the colors. You can see that that spot represents really a night, and here more and more for the sun. So it really behaves like it should in the nature. Not that someone will realize this in a game or not. So now we have our sun rising right there, and now everything starts to look like lighter. And of course, let's bring some clouds. After all, we are here to show the clouds. There you go. You can have as much or as many as you want. And now we are about to have a regular sky. When it reaches the certain angle, it's like that. Okay, we now have how the sky should look like for this latitude and longitude at 9 a.m. Okay, Alt 5 you bring you level where you can see some things. Most of them are in the FAQ I have in the forum thread, showing like this should not happen. The clouds showing in a closed environment, and this second room shows how to fix this. There are these comments that will pop up for you to read, the spots you have to check to teleport. Okay. Inside the Cloudscape Seasons you have the maps, demo FAQ. Oh, I'm really fast here. And you have to toggle this guy here to make it visible. And here is the materials you have to tweak and change how the cloud shapes are comprised, how the turbulence it's done. Like if I play here, let's just put some more clouds here, and if you see this, you can, let's put this high again. As I'm moving fast, you can see the turbulence acting fast, but you can enter the clouds like if you were in a plane. Okay. Of course, if you are moving slower, this changes will not be that much. I think you can be at least at like 5 here. There are videos where I show how to fix this. There you go. So the clouds, they are created inside a giant cube. So when you are having a much larger terrain, and you can make this giant cube to move along, so it will make a seamless transition for the cloud. So the cube will follow you, okay, like I'm moving this, and like right now the cube is static in the same spot, the same coordinates. So there is a place that you just get out of this cube, so there will be no clouds. Okay, but if you move the cube along with your camera or your palm, there is a seamless transition. It means that the clouds will stay with the same velocity, and the complement will still be being seen ahead. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and if you have any doubts, watch the other videos. Watch the other one when I show other settings I have for this, and have a nice shopping in your marketplace. Thank you.